mean, don't get me wrong now. If you a stand-up guy, you gonna stand up wherever you go. No gang, no friend, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just a stand-up guy. But if you ain't, that's just like anywhere though. If you ain't no stand-up guy, you gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try you though. So you gonna have to show that you're a stand-up guy or you ain't. Yeah.
Lifetime, a chance that would stepping into the beat-filled streets of Atlanta's rap scene, where tales of triumph and struggle come alive through music. Here, one name shines bright: Lil Baby. But how did this rising star go from unknown to ruling the rap world? What moments shaped his journey? Let's uncover the incredible rise of Lil Baby, the rapper who's captured the hearts of millions. Background: it is more than just a story about rising from poverty to wealth. It is a story that represents all of these qualities, including tenacity, talent, and unyielding determination. The story of Lil Baby is more than just a story about rising from poverty to wealth. It is a narrative that exemplifies each and every one of these characteristics. His childhood was spent in the harsh streets of Atlanta, Georgia, where he frequently had to navigate through a labyrinth of poverty, criminal activity, and adversity. He was forced to overcome these challenges during his childhood. In the course of his childhood, he was compelled to triumph over these difficulty levels. It was in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, that Dominique Armani Jones was born, and he remained there throughout his entire childhood. It was through music that Lil Baby was able to find solace, which ultimately proved to be a lifeline for him and ultimately became the foundation for his meteoric rise to fame. Lil Baby was able to find happiness in music despite everything that was going on in his immediate environment. From the streets to the studio, the beginning of Lil Baby's journey began in the crucible of the streets, where instincts for survival were honed and dreams were conceived. This was the first step on the journey that Lil Baby would take. The vast majority of his contemporaries have, at some point in their lives, been exposed to situations that are comparable to this one. When he happened to run into another rapper from Atlanta named Young Thug, it was a chance encounter that fundamentally altered the course that his life would take from that point forward. This encounter would change the course of his life forever. It was determined that Young Thug was in Atlanta. Young Thug, who recognized Lil Baby's untapped talent and encouraged him to leave the streets and pursue a career in music from the beginning, gave Lil Baby the opportunity of not have been available to him otherwise. Young Thug's encouragement was instrumental in Lil Baby's success. Lil Baby, who is currently at the forefront of the music industry, was brought to the forefront by Young Thug. A leap of faith that Lil Baby would seize with both hands. Entering the studio and never looking back was the opportunity that Lil Baby presented. Lil Baby would never look back. There would be no turning back for Lil Baby. Unable to achieve the goals he had set for himself, he was unsuccessful. Perfect Timing, his first mixtape, which was titled Perfect Timing, served as the basis upon which he began his career as a rapper and made his debut in the world of rap music. Lil Baby's first mixtape was released in the year. This achievement was accomplished by him with a swagger that was unapologetic and a sound that was unmistakably gritty. He was successful in accomplishing this. This is something that he was able to take care of. Songs such as Intro gave him the opportunity to demonstrate his lyrical abilities and street-smart storytelling, which ultimately resulted in him gaining a devoted following and laying the groundwork for anything that was to come. It was through songs such as Intro that he was able to showcase his abilities. It was not only the song Freestyle that brought him to the forefront of public attention, but it is also the song that is considered to be his breakthrough hit for the very first time. This makes it the song that brought him to the forefront of public attention. His undeniable charisma and the effortless flow of his performance were just two of the many aspects of his performance that were brought to their fullest potential. Harder than ever, the fact that Lil Baby's star continued to rise did not prevent him from making the most of the momentum he was gaining, and he did not waste any time in doing so regardless of the fact that his star continued to rise. Therefore, he was successful in achieving this goal by actively seeking out opportunities. After the release of his second mixtape, which was titled Harder Than Ever, he was propelled to the forefront of the rap industry, where he is now considered to be one of the most promising prospects in the industry. Harder Than Ever was the title of the second mixtape. It was through his music that he established his reputation as a formidable adversary, and songs such as My Dog and Yes Indeed contributed to the establishment of that reputation. This is one area in which his music had a particularly significant impact. On the other hand, it was the unanticipated success of Drip Too Hard, a collaboration with fellow Atlanta rapper Gunna that would propel him to new heights and earn him his first taste of success in the mainstream. Gunna was also a member of the Atlanta Crew. Rapper Gunna was a member of the collective known as the Atlanta Rappers. Not only that, but Gunna was also a member of the crew that was working in Atlanta. Among the group of rappers who were collectively referred to as the Atlanta Rappers was Gunna, who was a member of the group. My Turn. When Lil Baby released his first studio album, which was titled My Turn, he had already established himself as a prominent figure within the hip-hop community. His album was released in the year 2000. It just so happened that this was the circumstance at the time that he released the album. However, the album would propel him to the status of a superstar, as it would make its debut at the top of the Billboard 200 chart and give birth to a series of hit singles, such as Emotionally Scared and We Paid. Overall, the album would be a huge success. It was inevitable that he would become a famous celebrity. The album would unquestionably be a huge success in terms of its overall success. It was impossible to deny the fact that he would soon become a well-known celebrity. There was no way around it. As a result of his catchy melodies and streetwise lyricism, Lil Baby had officially established himself as one of the most prominent names in the rap music industry. He was successful in establishing his reputation. His reputation was successfully established thanks to his efforts. He was able to successfully integrate himself into the community and establish his presence there. In order to successfully establish his presence in the community, he was able to successfully integrate himself into the community. Beyond the music, taking into account the fact that Lil Baby's influence is not limited to the confines of the recording booth is an important matter to take into consideration. He has utilized his platform to address a wide range of issues, including but not limited to police brutality and systemic inequality. His advocacy for social justice and reform has been outspoken, and he has used his platform to address these issues. In addition to that, he has utilized his platform to address a wide range of other concerns. The widespread acclaim that he received as a result of his chart-topping single, The Bigger Picture, further solidified his position as a voice for change. In addition to being an effective anthem for the Black Lives Matter movement, it was also instrumental in assisting him in gaining widespread recognition. Additionally, his single became the most popular song in the country. As Lil Baby pushes the boundaries of hip-hop, one thing is clear: his journey is far from over. With each release, he captivates audiences with talent and authenticity. From Atlanta streets to chart-topping success, he proves anything is possible. What's next for the rapper who's conquered the world? Don't miss out. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and thumbs up. See you next time.